Hi everybody, and welcome back to Kevin's Upfront Opinion today. So I thought I'd speak about today's budget, being budget day, and we've all been thinking, right, we're all going to get taxed more because British government are running the economy into the ground, and their assistants who actually run the government. And you know what I thought I'd speak about is primarily in this video is about income tax, because it was always said that the Labour Party were going to put income tax up, and then it came out they're not going to put income tax up because they're expecting to be hit badly, because they said they weren't going to hit working class people, and that's what they said in their manifesto back last year. So the reality is, and this is what you've got to look at, is did they hit working class people? Okay, so even though, because the way I explained it to my mother-in-law today is they have put income tax up, but they haven't put income tax up. So they haven't fundamentally increased income tax. What they've done is frozen it, which is no different to what the Conservatives have been doing for several years. I have a sit down as my back's hurting. Okay, so the Conservatives for years were just freezing it. And a lot of people are going to say, why are you freezing it? And Kevin, what you're on about, that they put income tax up, but they haven't put income tax up. Well, this is what it boils down to, is what they're hoping to do is to drag people in to a higher rate of income tax. So as long as wages keep on increasing, okay, and they don't start decreasing like the argument has been in the past, you know, by having lots of immigration coming into the country and it suppresses wages. If you have none of that and wages keep on increasing, if you freeze income tax rates, okay, eventually some of them people are going to fall in to the higher bracket of income tax, which means they're going to pay at that higher rate, which I think's 40p in the pound, roughly, something around that kind of figure, 35 to 40p. I think it's 40p, might be 45p. Okay, so they'll start paying at that rate, which is why I say they've increased it, but they haven't increased it because they're going to drag more people in to paying more tax. So as long as wages keep on increasing year on year, okay, more people will end up getting dragged into that. So that is why this is an increase, and this is a tax on working class people, even though they don't actually know what working class people is, because technically I'm not classified as a working class person. Okay, so I'm sorry, Rachel, and I'm sorry, Keir, you have taxed working class people and you've breached your manifesto promise. Whether you want to admit it and you want to put as much spin on it as much as you like, you can do that all you like. I understand politicians do that all the time. Okay, so this is a tax increase at the end of the day, no matter what way you want to look at it. So that is what they've actually done. Okay, so if anybody's got any questions, just drop us a message and I'll try and answer them for you. But for now, thanks for listening, and we'll speak to you again a bit later.